Here's the 5 steps to rank #1 in Google as a speaker. So as you can see, I've just Googled my name, Liam Austin. I've been a speaker since 2015. I've hosted over 400 speakers on my shows. I've also appeared on dozens of podcasts, YouTube channels, stages, summits as a speaker. So when you search my name, you can see that LinkedIn, that's my LinkedIn profile, I own it. The first spot, when you're searching for my personal brand, my name, Liam Austin, LinkedIn owns #1 spot. I own that spot. Entrepreneurs HQ, my website, I own spot #2. If we keep scrolling down, it's my Instagram account, my Facebook, my Twitter, and this is the one I wanted to talk about today, the Talks link. So talks.co features you as an expert speaker. So when people are searching my name, they can see that, hey, Liam talks on, and the topics he speaks on, podcasting, personal branding. All right, so when people are searching for, I'm looking for speakers to talk on podcasting, I'm going to show up in the search results. So you want to be found, you want to get more visibility, you want to get invited on more stages, you need to make sure your talks profile is being found and being ranked on the first page of Google. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the 5 steps to make that happen so you can be booked as a speaker on other people's stages and get in front of other people's audiences, right? Share your message, get more exposure in the world. Okay, so as we kind of look through this, you can see that this talks.co profile, I had to create that. And so what I did was I went to talks.co and I created my speaker profile. This is my speaker profile, so when anyone clicks through, they can book me as a speaker, they can find out a bit more about me, and they can even listen to most recent episodes and appearances, speaking engagements that I've done. Now, I just want to show you a couple of other people, other users of the Talks platform who've managed to rank on the first page of Google for their personal brand. So they're showing up as a speaker when people are searching for their name. And typically when you're a coach, a consultant, or you're an expert, you're a leader in your organization, people are going to look you up. They're going to say, can I trust this person? Is there any reviews about this person? And what are they going to find? Well, for Stephen Stepp, they're going to find his LinkedIn. Okay, that's his career, that's his background. Instagram, that might be his personal life. Do I want to be looking at that? Okay, he's a speaker. Now here's some credibility, here's some authority. Stephen Stepp talks on estate planning as well as infinite banking. Perfect. I can click through, I can probably watch some talks, I can listen to him speak on this topic and see if he really is an expert, if he's someone that I want to hire or book onto my stage. So he's ranked to #3 for his name as a speaker. Christine, she owns Facebook, she owns LinkedIn, the YouTube channel, and #4, her Talks profile is ranking right up there, showcasing her as a speaker, as an expert, someone that can be invited onto your stage to speak and give their insights and opinions, right? Talks on entrepreneurship and grant writing. I'll show you a couple more just quickly. Roberto Mayer, #3, talks on nonprofit. Rodney, scroll down here, #5, talks on asset recovery. So if people are searching for, well, I need to book someone to talk on asset recovery, he's going to show up and they're going to decide whether to book him or not based on his maybe past experience, his information on his Talks profile. Just a couple more. Beatrix Willis, ranking right there. Email automation. Mark, where is he ranking? Scroll down, 6, 7. He talks on marketing, really specific there. I'd like him to be a bit more, niche down rather than just marketing. Ben, who's a managing director of the Lean Startup, where is he ranking? 4, 5, 6. Looks like 5th or 6th. Talks on corporate innovation as well as the Lean Startup. So people can quickly, easily find a place to book him and know that he's actually available, that he's interested, that he can speak on stages. And just putting your hand up and letting people know that, yes, you are available is just half the battle. What's this, #4? Davide speaks on artificial intelligence. I'll show you another one here. Terry Bonin. This was an interesting one because she actually created her podcast profile, her show profile on the Talks platform. And when you search for her name, her podcast show, Terry Bonin at Home, shows up and ranks, what was that, #5, 6, right? So people can go through and actually decide, okay, is this a podcast I want to listen to? Okay, great, she's a host. She knows what it's like to bring on speakers and guests onto her stage. It's probably someone that I want to bring onto my stage as well. So you can see this is her show profile, her Talks podcast profile, and you can scroll down and find out more information about this podcast and how they bring on guests onto their show. Just as a bit of a bonus here, I wanted to show you another one here. Dallas Bluth, if you scroll down here, where's he ranking? What's that, number 5? In Google, talks on dating, relationships, and masculinity. Now, if I just go here to AI, if we go to ChatGPT, and I ask, well, who is Dallas Bluth? And it's going to do a bit of research. It's going to maybe search the web. We can see it searching the web here. And what we find really interesting here is that we can see, well, his coming up as hopefully a speaker. Let's see if this actually happens. Okay, in this particular search, it doesn't look like it's found him as a speaker. Oh, there it is. Talks.co should be there. Relationship. I'm just reading through this very quickly. YouTube, Instagram. He hosts meetup style sessions. Okay, up their game. All right. So typically, is he a speaker? Let's see what kind of pops up here. But typically what's happening and what I wanted to show you here is that once you've created your Talks profile, it actually showcases you as an expert, as a speaker that can be invited onto stages. So, yep, speaker and writer, and that was found and taken from his Talks profile. Just look at another one here, Prashal. Let's find him on Google. Where is he ranked? Number, what's that, 3 for his name. All right, well, let's ask ChatGPT, who is Prashal? And let's see what it comes back with. You can see there, it found the Talks profile, and it says a little bit about him. Indicates his availability for speaking engagements and interviews in both in-person and remote formats. That information about Prashal was found on his on his Talks profile. So you want to make sure that you're adding this information to your Talks profile so that you are coming up on searches on ChatGPT, on Perplexity, and AI as a speaker, as someone who's available for interviews. And a lot of the time when you do this search, it comes back different every time, so you need to check it out. But it typically says that, hey, this person's a speaker, it pushes them as an authority, as an expert. Look, he often presents at industry events. This kind of thing comes from your Talks profile. So it's really valuable for you to be making sure that you're adding your talk, all of this information to your Talks profile. Okay, there you go. You can see that it's coming, that he was featured as a guest speaker or panelist at this conference, and you can see that Talks.co was one of the sources there. All right, so I think that's really valuable for you to kind of just check out and understand. Now, how do you actually do that? How do you get ranked on the page number 1 of Google? How do you actually get found in AI when people are searching for you, or searching for speakers on the topics that you cover? Well, let's get into those exact ways to do that right now. So what you need to do is, first of all, go ahead, go to talks.co, just type in talks.co, and you'll be able to sign up for a free account and create your speaker profile. So it's really step-by-step. AI will help create it really quickly for you, and you'll end up something like this. Make sure you choose your username wisely. I chose just my first name. You can choose your first and last name, but make sure it represents you, your personal brand, because this represents like your username, similar to Twitter or X, Instagram. You want to create a unique username that represents you. Okay, so once you've got that, you can go to this share page here, click on the share page, and you can grab your personal link, right? Talks.co/link, /your name, whatever username you've decided. You copy that, and we want to go across here to LinkedIn, and we want to make sure that Google and the AIs of the world know that your LinkedIn is associated with Talks.co, your speaker profile there. Because when you noticed, when we look through some of those examples there, LinkedIn was one of the top 1, 2, 3 results. So we want to make sure that we let Google know that this LinkedIn profile is connected to my speaker profile over on talks.co. So what I've done here is just here, the link here, Liam Austin speaker profile. I've added it to my LinkedIn profile, and you can see in the bottom left-hand corner there that it links out to talks.co/Liam. Now, this is really important to do, especially with your LinkedIn profile. So this is, well, step number 3. Step number 1 was creating your profile. Step number 2 is looking at going and copying your link from the Talks share page. And number 3 is let's actually share your profile. So we want to share it across LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll go through that as step number 3. So Liam Austin speaker profile, I've used this. Here we are. Oh, sorry, I need to click this one. So yeah, what we need to do is go over to LinkedIn, click on this Me profile, click on View Profile here, and this will take you to your profile, and click on this Edit button here. And you just scroll down to the very bottom where it says your website, put in your Talks speaker profile link, and you just paste it there. And then what you want to do is type in your name, speaker profile. Why do we want to do that? Because we want to tell the search engines that, hey, this is your speaker profile. Liam Austin's speaker profile, or Liam Austin's speaker profile, however you want to use it. But these keywords, these text, tells the search engines that this is your speaker profile, and because it's on your LinkedIn profile, this is connected, and you want the search engines to know that your LinkedIn profile and your Talks profile are connected, and you want them to rank. So that's number 1. Add your Talks link to your LinkedIn. And I recommend, if you've got your website there, that's okay. We want to do this for 1, 2, 3 months. Just leave it there for 1, 2, 3 months until you start getting ranked in Google and AI, and then you can swap this back out to your website. But definitely, I suggest leave it for 1, 2, probably 3 months in most cases. And then you can move that link down to somewhere else on this page. Okay, so, or leave it there, right? Because it actually showcases that, you're a speaker, you're an expert in your marketplace, and you're available for interviews. Also, go to your Facebook profile, and once you're on your Facebook profile, just come here to Edit Bio, and just add your Talks link. So you can do something like, book me as a speaker, or book an interview with me, and then put a link to your Talks profile. Really, really simple. Very quickly, Twitter, add it to Twitter as well, talks.co/your name, very short URL, shows up as professional. People look at that and they go, oh, okay, so Liam Austin talks. I wonder what he talks on, what his topics are, what his authority is, what his expertise is, and they'll click through and book you on their show. Instagram as well, go and change your URL just here so it represents you, and do it across all the platforms. Make sure you do it on Linktree as well as Blue Sky, TikTok, etc. So that's step number 3. Now, I also want you to add it to your email signature. So every time you write an email, people will see that you have a Talks profile, that you are a speaker, that you're available for interviews as a guest. Right, you can see here, this is my email signature. So every time I start a new email, so I just delete this and I come over here to compose, it pops up with my Talks profile link. So how do we actually add this, or how do we edit our email signature? So what we need to do is, this is with Gmail. If you've got a Google account, you just come up here to settings, and you can go to see all settings, scroll down to the very bottom, or almost the bottom, and then come back up a little bit to where it says signature, right there on the left-hand side. And you click on, well, you don't need to edit that part, you edit this section over here. And you just want to, put in your URL. So you might decide to say, regards, your name, and then you want to put in your Talks profile. Now, when you look at this, it's like, it's not an actual link. So you want to hover over this, highlight it, click on link, and then you can make sure that it's a link. You apply it, and now you can see it's a link. Or you might decide that you want to say, Liam Austin's speaker profile. Type that in, and then highlight it, and add the link. Okay, there you go. So it's linked there, and then you just make sure once you've done that, scroll down here and click Save Changes. That's really important, save changes. And just also, I think with just a quick one here with the signature defaults, make sure you're choosing the right email address that you use consistently, and then make sure you choose for new emails, and then it's using this code here, whatever the name is, the code at the top. Use that and choose the top one, and choose the top one, the one that you've edited, to create this speaker profile link on your email signatures. Scroll down, save changes, and then every time you compose a new message, you'll see the new email signature there in your inbox, ready to send out, so that every single person that gets your emails, people you're communicating with, will see that you're a speaker, you're available for interviews, and this is your history. This is your speaker one sheet showcasing your talks that you've done. Really important as well, I think, is making sure that you connect your website to your talks profile. So this is really the final fifth step in the system to get you ranked #1 on Google as a speaker for being found, getting more visibility, getting invited onto shows. So go to your domain, make sure you log in. So typically you go to your domain /wp-admin if you're on WordPress. If you're using some other type of system like Wix or Squarespace, you'll need to log in to your system however you do that. And we want to go to the page. In this case, your About page, or if you've already got like a speaker page on your website, you want to go to that page and we want to add your speaker link to this page so you can be found. And Google, when people are searching for you on Google, typically, you know, it's LinkedIn, it's your socials, but also your website is showing really, really high up there for your personal brand. So we want to make sure we associate your website with your talks speaker profile. And you want to let people know that are visiting your website that you're an authority, you're an expert, you're getting invited onto stages to get your opinion, to get your insights, right? So here's my talks profile. So you come to that page and then you can click either edit this page or edit with Elementor, depending on what kind of system you're using. Once you reach the edit page, you kind of just scroll down and you can decide, okay, you know, instead of follow our journey, it could be like book me as a speaker, or request an interview. That's a very common one that we use. Request an interview. Here's my speaker talks profile. Now what I've done in this space right here is when I click on it, you can see over in this left-hand column that you can actually edit. This is where you edit the section. So I can type in here and it'll edit the actual page. So with my name, I've just highlighted it and added a link, talks.co/Liam. So you would do the same. How do you do that? Well, you just highlight over someone's name and you click on the insert or edit link, and then you put in the talks.co link and it will automatically be added to their profile. I'm not going to add it to Alessandro, my co-founder, but you can see here, Sarah's also added hers onto the About page. We make sure we publish and we save the page, and that's how you're going to be found on Google when you search your name, Liam Austin. My LinkedIn profile, here's my website, one of my websites, entrepreneurshq.com, but also my talks.co speaker profile is showing up. Why have I managed to get on the first page of Google in the first 10 results? And I actually own all of these links, so people aren't going off to the wrong Liam Austin, they're coming and finding me, is because I own every single one of these by adding all my socials, creating profiles on all of these platforms, and making sure that, hey, I want not necessarily my personal profiles to show up. I want maybe my LinkedIn, my talks profile, my speaker profile that showcases me as an authority, as an expert, showing up on the first page of Google. And if you follow those exact 5 steps, you'll be ranking on the first page of Google in, as I said, in the first few weeks, but 1, 2, maybe 3 months. And keep those links on those profiles for 3 months at least, so you've got time for the search engines to find you, as well as the AI to start ranking you. And then if you decide you want to remove it, that's absolutely fine, you can, but I would suggest that you keep it there, because again, when people are visiting those social profiles, they see you as an authority, they see you as an expert, and they invite you onto your stage. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Let us know in the comments if you've got any questions or if you're trying to figure it out, or what videos you want to hear about next, and I'll start creating some useful content for you. But that's how you're going to get ranked on Google on the first page as a speaker.